Get your gut pumps ready, because it's pitting time. On tonight's Kurt's Blurbs, the Pitt Edition. What up, lunatics? Kurt Money here with my thoughts on episode 3 of the Pitt second season, 9 a.m. Let the blurbs begin. Blurb number 1, Joy shines. Hats off to Joy this week, who has done a 180 from her previous behavior. She's invested. She's asking questions.
He's quadriplegic?
She's showing concern.
Why is he so altered?
And just being all around active and present, you know?
No helmet?
No.
And why such a reversal, you ask? Notice who's not around during all this. Friggin' Shaggy's ass. Dr. Know-It-All's nowhere to be found, and Joy is coming out of her shell. One more reason to pink slip this guy. Bad for morale. And although she probably didn't know the answer to Doc Robbie's question,
Why is that, Joy?
I think we all know he didn't want her to answer. He just wanted an open window so we could do his little rhyme here.
C3, 4, and 5 helps you breathe and stay alive.
Blurb number 2, back-to-back winner. Congrats to Shaggy for yet another week of forcing me to yell at my television, STFU. Here's your award. You're racking them up. Dude's barely got any lines this week. And yet, when he does open his mouth, I'm yelling at the screen.
Obviously.
I'm sorry, what?
Even when he's not talking, he's annoying me. And I think my girl Dana agrees. Is he just helping himself to her Altoids here? Side note, Altoids is really going all in on product placement. They had a big part in the most recent Jurassic Park movie, and they even made a callback to it later. A callback that was not funny or entertaining.
No?
But I'm blaming the movie for that, not the breath mint. A breath mint that would, of course, be welcome in the Kurt Cave as a sponsor for the Blurbs. Blurb number 3, last looks on Louie. Our favorite booze hound is in trouble, okay? This has got to be a record amount of gut juice they collect here. He's always so cheery and stuff, and now his toothache is so bad, he can't even continue his lesson on the history of fireworks in Pittsburgh.
The number one talking, you gotta fix my tooth.
This ain't gonna end well. Louie's not making it to season 3. I love his shaming of people for not knowing the names behind the history of Pittsburgh.
He helped Pittsburgh become the firework capital of America. You did know that, didn't you?
No.
This is one of few advantages to growing old. You get to decide what the youngins should know, and you have the green light to shame them publicly when they don't.
Y'all don't know nothing about pyrotechnics.
Another advantage for the olds? Forced dancing is acceptable. The sexy time gods have heard the pleas of Dr. McKay,
I need to get laid.
and they have answered, because the suitors are lining up here. The loudest one right now is this guy, who I know as Glenn Close's husband on Damages.
There you are. How's London?
London? Is that where I am?
But here he gets to play a horny, quote, romantic Walmart greeter who is throwing lines at Dr. McKay left and right.
May I say that one look in your beautiful eyes, and I think I'm falling again.
This forced dancing thing, I feel like the only way to force a lady to like do a little twirl with you and stuff, you gotta be north of 70. All right. Bonus points if you're in a hospital gown. I don't know. That helps too. I'm rooting for this dude in the back though. I think he's got a chance. Fred Astaire over here is sitting on a hemorrhoid pillow for sore cheeks. So, I don't think he's really a threat.
My backside is killing me.
Oh, and speaking of butt trauma, come on. It's the 4th, and we have yet to see a single butt be wheeled into the ER with a firework sticking out of it. Come on. But look, it's only 9 a.m. But I'd say around 1 p.m., we better start seeing some hijinks gone wrong. I'm pro fireworks sticking out of butts, but if that's about the only thing I'm pro fireworks on, and this is a perfect time for me to advance my future legislation, blurb number 5, ban fireworks entirely. Look, if you need the professional ones, fine. Make it like you got to get a license to do it or something. Amateur fireworks, gone. Not allowed. Ever. Get rid of them. They do way more harm than good, and this app is a great example why it's triggering for people with PTSD. Like this lady who was a victim of a very real shooting in 2018. I'm sad this lady had to come in with her burns, and they do look pretty grody, huh? Like the skin is like... Ugh. I'm glad she's with us for the straight scolding she gives Dr. Robbie about his midlife crisis.
You middle-aged man, don't be stupid.
This was too good.
50-ish-year-old man on a motorcycle. Very sad.
And speaking of motorcycles, Doc Robbie's nose grew an inch tonight for lying his ass off about wearing a helmet.
But I still wear a helmet.
Wrong, sir. We know you don't wear a helmet. We saw you cruise in here this morning. This is more proof that Kate Lang's theory is going to be right, that he's going to spend the latter half of this season as a patient, even though he had just seen a DOA head injury from not wearing a helmet. Which, okay, the burns were cool, but gore of the night goes to this exposed brain, okay? Anytime you're like peeling about the scalp and stuff, I both love it and am disgusted by it. 10 out of 10. Also, I'll bet that's why he didn't want to give him a moment of silence. Joy rightfully calls him out. You know, you're telling us that we're supposed to give a moment of silence here. And he's like, oh, He'll still be dead later.
What about a moment of reflection? I thought.
He'll still be dead when we get back.
No. I think Robbie's doing that because he does not want to sit in the fact because this is how he could end up. Blurb number 6, Santos set back on deck. It's coming. I feel it, it's coming, okay? Last year was too good for her. She came in first day on the job and she calls out a respected doctor for stealing meds. She was right there. They're not going to let her be right again this year with like a big swing like that. And case in point a little bit with this abusive father. Turns out this guy's not abusive.
It's not what we thought.
Although he's definitely an asshole.
Accident that wouldn't have happened if you weren't running up the stairs. Do
We
you
weren't
understand what I'm
running
saying?
up the
This is the
stairs.
last thing that I need.
So they didn't make her completely wrong. And boy, was she eating it up, getting to have a front seat to them breaking up. Just watching Santos' face was like, ooh, juicy deets. She's going to overstep somehow soon. Now, look, not that I wouldn't love Langdon to get called out for something again, because dude is still bugging, okay? Hence, blurb number 7, Daddy Daycare Corner is the not my tempo of the week. Almost every exchange about the beats up the nose were so cliche and corny to me. The second fist bump, unearned. What's it for? Because they're gonna go get a video game for the kid? Like, I don't get it. I don't like it. Then he starts quoting poetry at them about being a new dad.
You guys ever hear of John O'Donohue?
No.
Been reading him a lot lately. He's got this book of blessings. And there's this one about fatherhood. Really stuck with me.
Lame. Look, I know he's in recovery. He's in his looking within moment. And clearly he's got an audience for it because these two are eating it up. But guess who's not? This guy. I wasn't having any of this, especially when the new dad guy, forget his name, but he goes, turns out they don't make a handbook for first-time fathers.
And it turns out there's no handbook for fatherhood.
I know a guy named Paul Reiser who would disagree. Babyhood's been on the shelves for 30 years. Start there, my man. Now look, apologies to first-time dads out there who are not having this. I'm expecting you to come at me in the comments. Fair. Maybe I'm biased because I'm a childless heathen over here. That could be it. I mean, look, there was a time, hard to believe, when I wasn't here for like dog-related content. Now I'm like, give me dog tit 24/7, please. And I would, no doubt, take a bullet for the missus. Would hopefully get treated for said bullet at the pit. But this is an analogy I've made before so much that I've actually have a visual to go along with it. And now I get to use it again. So, self-boom. You know who else is creeping into boom territory? Dr. Al. I'll be damned. Dr. Al's making progress. Now, I don't full on like her yet, okay? She's not making strides like Joy was. But there's this moment in the hallway with Dr. Robbie.
Splitting up so soon?
You're free to see other people, Dr. Rabinovich.
Her playful banter did not go unnoticed, okay? I was liking this, and so was he.
I'm looking for cooperation, not commitment.
Is that flirty? I don't know. But she's game and stuff, and she's having fun. And this is like the first crack in the wall of Dr. Robbie liking her. I don't know what it's going to be like, as in they're going to hook up or something, but I know if they do, I'm going to be heading to my girl Dana for a reaction. Her no comment tonight about his midlife crisis, so good.
Okay, I'm sending Mrs. Kovalenko home with burn dressing, but not before she turned my sabbatical into a midlife crisis.
No comment.
Look, she knows Robbie's a player. Honestly, I'm dying for an unfiltered 5 minutes from Dana on what she really thinks of Doc Robbie. We know she loves him, they're a team, blah, 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 but I bet she would have some pretty funny takes about the dude. Blurb number 9. Now this is a cliffhanger. Unlike Hijack this week that pulled some nonsense with a false alarm bomb, the Pitt sets us up for the real shit going down next week at 10 a.m. when Dana gets this call.
Got it. Thanks.
What's up?
Westbridge has a code black and is closing to internal disaster. Central's diverting all their ambulance traffic to us.
So what's going on at that other hospital? Was there a fireworks explosion inside Westbridge? How many of those victims will be rolling into the pit? And will any of them have fireworks sticking out of their butt? And can I put some money on it? Is butt trauma on the board? I know just who to talk to.
Sounds like a betting grid to me.
Guess we'll find out next week. That's going to do it for my week 3 blurbs in on the pit. So don't forget to wear a helmet and don't forget to watch the Burbs before you go to bed tonight to BitBoat.